This has to be one of my favorite parts of doing pottery, the final trimming. A lot can go wrong throughout the entire process, but at this point it's a little more predictable. The initial shape is done, I can pick up the pot without it easily getting out of shape to give it the last detail that I want. With a bowl like this, it's prudent to leave a little more clay at the base than, say, like a cylinder, in order to give support to the form above. Once dried to a leathery stage, that excess can be trimmed away and integrated into the shape of the bowl above. It's at this point that the foot is formed. Trimming a foot on a bowl, or any vessel, allows it to sit flatter on a table without it bouncing every time you touch it. Also, the walls of the piece can be a little thick, so at this point you can trim it down and lighten it up a little. People often ask me if I get into a meditative zone when I do pottery. For the most part, no, I don't. When I turn a piece, I'm always on the watch for getting the walls even, stray bubbles that might show up in the clay that I need to get out, and trying to pull the walls up just right so the whole thing doesn't collapse, which happened on the bowl before this one. I will say though that if I were ever to get in that zone, trimming pots like this is the closest I come. I love to see the spirals of clay twist off the piece in different patterns. My hands aren't wet with clay, so the cleanup is pretty easy, and with a little music playing in the background, I do find it relaxing. With this bowl, I intentionally left the base thicker so I could trim a deeper foot. It's more of a stylistic thing that I wanted to try, although they're not as deep as Florian Gadsby's bowls, if you're familiar with those, but they're deeper than the ones I usually do, which are about a quarter-inch deep. This one will end up about a half-inch deep. There was also enough clay on the outside of the foot so I could make a little cove design. I'm pretty satisfied with the way this bowl and foot turned out. It's deserving of my hummingbird mark. And if the drying and firing process goes well, it might get passed along to make someone else happy as well. Thank you for watching this, and I hope to see you in the next video.